Hello, future attorneys, future advocates, future prosecutors, magistrates, judges, etc., etc. Guys, you know what? There's this law firm that I think every attorney, especially those up and coming, who were going to have to work for 3 years first before they have a right to appear in the High Court. Guys, this is big. This is big. What Marweshe Inc. attorneys, and it says here, agile legal solutions. I agree, these guys are agile. I checked out their Facebook. I look at the case that they dealt with, the cases that involve land, the cases. Like these guys are brave. These guys are going for those big cases and they are winning them. So, guys, like I said, all the law students, those who are doing articles, those who are still to get a 3 year experience, guys, you owe a lot to Marweshe Inc. Why I'm saying this is that what used to happen is that after you get admitted, you would have to work for the whole 3 years before you now get a right of appearance to the High Court. So this is what would normally mean. Let's say you get admitted, you open your law firm, and then you've been running for a year. Then someone walks in and say, "Hey, there's this case that needs to go to High Court that I need you to help me with." You yourself, you would not be able to take that case from A to Z. The least you could do would be to charge this customer, this client, a whole lot of money so that you can now pay an advocate or pay someone with a right of appearance to just go and present things that you yourself are able to or capable of presenting, just that you don't have a right of appearance because you only have less than 3 years experience. So they challenged that, and then it's been ruled in their favor that the whole thing was illegal. So now some of the things that they challenged is, they said here that particular waiting period infringes the right to equality under Section 9 of the Constitution by singling out attorneys for discriminatory treatment relative to advocates who face no equivalent waiting period. Because remember, an advocate can be admitted now and then the following day they go to High Court. So he also has 1 year legal experience. Why is it that with his 1 year, so actually not even 1 year, he just did 1 year pupillage, then the following year he qualifies, then he can appear in court. So this guy, he actually has one day court experience, but then he qualifies to appear in the High Court and not an attorney. But these people, I mean, I believe they all have LLBs, they all did some practicals. And even in some cases, you find that attorneys, they do 2 years articles. Um, as you know, that advocates only do 1 year articles, pupillage. So it didn't really make sense. So number two, it says here, is irrational in that it bears no rational connection to any legitimate government purpose, which I agree with again. And thirdly, infringes the right of attorneys to exercise their chosen profession freely as guaranteed by Section 22 of the Constitution. That I agree with as well, you know. So big up for them to challenge these guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And then I don't know if you guys understand what this means, especially for up and coming attorneys were who would not be able to attend or appear in the High Court because of this 3 years awaiting trial. I mean, waiting period. So now this case, the judge was Judge Davis, and then this is what he says. According to Judge Davis, he declared the relevant provisions of the LPA unconstitutional, in line with the constitutional practice. The matter has been referred to the Constitutional Court for confirmation of the declaration of invalidity, a standard procedural step required whenever a High Court declares a statutory provision unconstitutional under Section 172, subsection 2, paragraph A of the Constitution. So, guys, I think we really need this is the name that you guys need to always remember, Marweshe Inc. Once you start practicing and you don't have to wait for 3 years, that's because this particular guys challenged it. So, guys, Yeah, Marweshe Inc. Again, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution towards making sure that those provisions are declared unconstitutional. Guys, my name is Dave. Until next time, thank you and bye bye.